Host for today's Purolator 500 race broadcast is Barney Hall.
Welcome to another episode of Truck Talks. Alright, we haven't had an episode in a long time, so there's a lot to catch up on. Plus, it's race day, so let's get started. First of all, look at this cool hat that I got this when I did the Petty Experience because I rode in a Pennzoil car, so I got this Pennzoil 400 hat. I love this hat. Let's start off with the playoff situation right now. As I hope you guys saw my commentary on the last race, or at least some of it, because it was a really good race at Dover. But anyways, Chase Elliott won the race. Chase Elliott, he's a fan favorite here. He won the race, so good for him. And he'll be moving on into the playoffs, the round of 8. He'll be moving on into the round of 8. We have Talladega today, which, let's be honest, no one wants to have. Everyone, if you if you have a chance of making it on in the playoffs, you have to win at Talladega, or you have to survive at Talladega. You can't wreck out, and let's be honest, about 60% of the field's going to wreck out. So if you guys aren't really NASCAR fans, I encourage you to watch this race. This is going to be a really good race. A lot of wrecking. You always have the big one, which takes out about 25% of the field usually. So that's about 10 car pileups usually. And it's the longest track, but it's also one of the longest tracks, but it's also the fastest track out there. They're going to go 200 and plus miles per hour. So it's going to be a great race. Just because of that. But let's also look at the playoff situation right now. Kyle Larson, he qualified lowest in the playoff field yesterday. He's already in danger and last in the playoffs, I believe, right currently. Or not right now, because a lot of people wrecked out in a pileup with 3 laps to go in the race. But he's struggling. He's going to need a good finish. But good thing here is also, without the wreck, you can move up the field easily with the drafting, because it's a draft. It's a track where you draft a lot, so you can move up the field pretty easily. Now, they've kind of changed the package, so it's not as easy as has been in the past years to move through the field. But you also have that risk of spinning out and causing a huge wreck, the big one. So that's why you don't really want to look at this and really have to count on this. Alex Bowman's kind of dug himself a hole in the playoffs. He's last right now, but he's going to have to probably win today if he wants to go on. Eric Almirola had a chance at winning, wrecked with 3 laps to go that put the red flag out. He needed that win probably to go on, so he's in trouble too. Had a fast car in qualifying. Kurt Busch on the pole. He's in the safe zone right now for the playoffs. He's been very consistent so far. But he's going to have a good day also. The key, basically, to going in the playoffs is not wreck out at Talladega. You need to survive Talladega to go on in the playoffs. And so that's my key. Let's go with my top 5 today. Well, I think this is going to be a rough, hard racing. Some wrecks possibly. But here are my top 5. I'm going to go with an underdog. Brendan Gaughan, 5th place. Or I'm not going to do place. I'm going to do top 5. Brendan Gaughan. I think he's going to be there if RCR supplied him with a fast car. Austin Dillon. He's been good at restrictor plates. I think he's going to go top 5 today. You're going to have Penske drivers there. I'm going to say Ryan Blaney, top 5. So that's 3rd. Brad Keselowski, top 5. So I just have my last driver here. I'm not saying this driver's winning, but I am going to go with Alex Bowman is going to be high. today. So that is my top 5 for the race. And let's go on to some of the stuff we've missed with drivers moving around, the move around of 2019. So let's start off with the Roush Fenway situation. You've got news that Ryan Newman is going to go to Roush Fenway. Trevor Bayne's out of Roush Fenway. He said yesterday he doesn't care what series he's in. He just cares he's at a win team where he can win some races. So I think that Trevor Bayne is probably out of the series, if I had to guess. At this point, he's kind of giving himself the ticket of like, I don't care where I go. So I think owners are going to look at he's out. Matt DiBenedetto, he's going to go to the Levine Family Racing. It was announced that Casey Kane is not going to be coming back this season. So Casey Kane's career is over. Good career. Bad ending to it, though. I don't know why he's not coming back. He's just sick of it. And I really don't understand why you could be sick, how you could say you're sick of it. Because there are thousands of people that are dying to get into any kind of NASCAR race, and he says I don't want to have anything to do with it anymore. So that really makes me a little upset there, because you got people that really want to go but just don't have the equipment to get up there. You got Noah Gragson. I already talked about this, but I'm just gonna announce it again that he's going up to the Xfinity Series for junior racing. This isn't a driver move, but this is a crew chief move. Chad Knaus of the number 48, he's going back to his original car he worked on, the number 24 car of William Byron. He's excited for that. It's more of a homecoming for Chad Knaus, basically. He started out on the 24 car in the 90s, and now he's the crew chief for the 48, but now he's going to be a crew chief back on the 24 car for Hendrick Motorsports. This move I'm most excited about, and I'm going to end the show on this, and that is that Ryan Preece is going to go to the Cup Series and race for, I'm going to say GGR Racing, but he's going to go to the 47 car for AJ Allmendinger. Allmendinger out. And this would be excited about, because I think I'm going to watch Ryan Preece next year as my favorite driver, because I love Ryan Preece. I've been following him since his short track days. So I'm going to follow Ryan Preece. And he's a great driver. And I think this is a good move. Except this team went from Chris Buescher, who won the championship the year before they brought him onto the team. And he really hasn't performed. Now it's a low equipment team, a smaller team. He's won a race, which you give him all the credit for. But that was just because at Pocono they had fog and they had to cancel some of the race, and he just happened to be in a lead. So Ryan Preece, I don't know if this is a great career choice. He might be going for short term to go to a bigger team soon. But I'm definitely going to be watching Ryan Preece next year. So that's pretty much our show. Thank you guys for watching. And enjoy the race today. Please watch some of it. It's going to be good.